Kane Vision welcomes in TU women's tennis coach Dean Orford. And Dean, your team is just playing very well at this point. Over the weekend, you defeated a Wichita State team that was ranked 27th, and you won 7-0. How did that happen?
A bit of a misnomer on the score. That's a very good team we beat on that particular day. I'm sure they'll be a lot better in conference, that's for sure.
Yeah, and when you say a misnomer, sometimes you can win 7 close matches.
Exactly right.
And it looks like you dominated the match, and yet you may not have, right?
No, exactly right. That's a very good team. I respect them. And like I said, they're one of the top teams in the conference, coming in ranked, like you said, at 27.
You've had quite a string here, having lost only to the Kansas team that's highly ranked. What have you been doing well as a team?
I think we just rock solid. You know, we haven't been able to put up our full lineup until this last weekend. So we've been battling injuries like everyone else has. But the team has responded, and I think we're resilient, and we've just been rock solid up and down the lineup.
And I know that Laskatova for you, Ksenia Laskatova, has played well, and she's kind of moving up a little bit in the rankings. Is she kind of the player that kind of anchors things for you? Or?
Yeah, she's our lone senior, and so she's really maturing nicely towards the end of her college career here, and it's reflected in the rankings. But also, she's just grown as a human, and she's just, you know, as we put her out there, we trust her more and more, and you can see the results.
And you're seeing some progress from other players as well.
Oh, yeah.
Martina Okolova, some others as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. So as you go down our lineup, if you look at the records, every position, Martina, Marsha, very solid in every position.
Yeah, and that's something you have to have, of course, and when you get into these matches, is the depth from 1 to 6 singles-wise.
Right.
Are you finding that even your 5s and your 6s are really playing consistently for you?
Yeah, we've had some rotation at the bottom of the lineup, but as you know, the point counts the same at 1 as it does at number 6. So the key is not to have any holes, singles or doubles. And right now, that's why I feel like our results have been so solid. We're not giving away a spot. Every spot is tough from 1 through 6. All
right, coming up this weekend, you go to New Orleans and you take on SMU and Tulane, 2 members, of course, of the American Athletic Conference. It seems like these last couple of years, you have scheduled more American matches, and of course, it all culminates in the tournament coming up. But is that a conscious thing on your part to schedule more of these teams you'll be facing in the tournament?
Yeah, you know, we don't have mandatory scheduling, which is kind of beneficial for us. And so we do handpick the teams we get to play, and SMU and Tulane are one of those, 2 of those teams that will definitely push us, and we'd like to see them early in the season.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea to play them and just have an idea of what you'll see at the end, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it also allows us, since we don't have the mandatory scheduling, to have a really strong schedule away from our conference as well. So we have the best of both worlds. And
of course, on April 8th and then on the 13th, Tulsa finishes out the home schedule. And at the end of that is UCF, a team ranked currently at 24, and they're definitely another one you want to take a look at before going into conference, right?
Yeah, our conference is really, you know, we have 3 top 30 teams, so it's really strong, and UCF is one of them, and that'll be a nice challenge the weekend before we head up to Dallas for the conference tournament.
All right, great job, Dean. Keep winning.
Appreciate you, Bruce.
Dean Orford, who is the TU women's tennis coach, joining us.